probably the biggest benefit of having your students be good sight readers is it's going to help you learn music faster. You're going to have to spend less time teaching the individual piece of music because the students are going to already have that rhythmic vocabulary. They're going to have played those scales and arpeggios that belong to that key that it's in, and it's just going to help you learn your music faster.
If they do go out and play in college, or if they play professionally, they don't get the amount of time of repetitions to play, and preparing them fundamentally will help them in the future.
When we got into block scheduling and we went to every other day classes, there just didn't seem to be as much time being spent on some fundamentals. So I started taking rhythms out of the sheet music that we were working on and just build exercises with those rhythms.
And fortunately, when I got to moving up the ladder in my various schools, I did have the horses and musicians that could play the advanced literature and get into the concert D flats and concert G flats that so many of the fine pieces are written in. So they were ready to go.
The compositional criteria for Michigan's sight reading standards, we know what keys we're going to be expected to play in. So that's not a secret. It's on the website. You look that up so you know everything that every composition could have in it. What's the maximum number of flats or sharps I got to play? What's the maximum number of 16th notes I got to play? What's the maximum range I have to play? That's what the composers who are writing music for our state are looking at, because they want their music to be chosen.
I think we have lots of material in our libraries. I would personally, kind of like Steve, I would pull out something a couple grade levels less than what we would normally play, and we sight read it.
I went the opposite direction. I started at the top, we went down, and then we came back to the top before contest. That way they didn't get, oh, this is pretty easy stuff, we're going to be able to do this.
Recovery, musicality.
Do the students do the things that the director talks about during the 6 minutes?
Basic fundamentals and musicality. I think, those are two things that are very important in sight reading. But take it serious. It's 25% of your overall evaluation.
They're judging your preparation. Your kids may be getting the rating, but the real judgment is the work that you have done.
I'm going to share something I heard from Gary Foster, who's a fabulous musician and studio musician. I don't sight read. I've seen all those rhythms before. I've seen all those notes before. It's just in a different format, a different sequence than what I do. He said, I don't sight read.